Shut up. Keep your eyes on the road,
Keep
idiot.
eyes on road.
How about you look at the road and not at me? Oh.
That was a brake boost launch, even though you told me
I know,
that.
but it felt good. It still felt good. Come on, baby. Ooh, that is way better than any other Forester ever. I'm 0 to 100 seconds.
Oh God, that was quite loud in my ears.
It's called adventuring, Jacob, and that's what we're doing today. What the hell is this?
It's a bloody Fozzie.
It's a Fozzie. That's right, we have the all-new Subaru Forester, one of Australia's most beloved family SUVs.
Bro, I think this is the first time we've ever reviewed a new Forester on the channel.
You know why?
Why?
I'm pretty sure the last generation of Forester predated CarSauce by about 10 years. So by the time we got to it, it was like, what's the point? But this is a surprising one, I'm not gonna lie to you. We've avoided the Forester like a plague because it was so old, everyone had covered it, who cares, right? And when they announced this, and it was essentially just an improvement of the previous one, I thought, this was me. Oh no! Yeah.
That was actually you, I can vouch.
It's now way better than I expected. I'm not gonna lie to you. So today we're gonna tell you everything you need to know about the RAV4's biggest nightmare. Of course, the Subi Forester that now comes with a hybrid that actually uses the Toyota hybrid technology, which is far better than the poo-poo, right? The absolute poo-poo that was the mild hybrid that came before.
Exactly. I think they shouldn't have used the name e-Boxer on that one.
No. This one is the e-Boxer, but it's a proper e-Boxer, so we'll tell you all about it. We'll check out the exterior, what has changed for it, because a few things have changed. We'll check out the interior, because that's so much better than before as well. Then, of course, we'll drive it, get surprised by how fast it is, because it's faster than we expected. And we'll end on our final thoughts. Should you run out and buy the new Fozzie?
Honestly, maybe.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Sorry, I just brought my pussy. Let's talk about the way that this thing looks, because... Ah! I'm so sorry, you go off. Let's talk about the way that this thing looks, because they fixed it. All right.
Can we first talk about the price, you moron?
Cat just doesn't care, does he? No. So, as you would expect for any new car, prices have gone up. Not as much as I probably would have thought they would. So, the whole range starts at $43,490. That is for the base model with the 2.5 litre 4-cylinder, no hybrid. For only $3,000 more, which you need to do, get the hybrid. That starts at $46,490. This one here, though, it is, of course,
the top. The Hybrid Sport.
It's not quite the top. There is one above it, which is the Touring, and that comes with nicer seats, essentially. This one here is $54,490. It represents about a $4,000 increase over the spec for spec of the previous generation. So yeah, it is more expensive.
Dude, $4,000 for what is essentially an all-new powertrain.
Yeah, it is so much better, guys. Like, as you'll see when we drive it, you'll see it. Let's talk about the way that this thing looks, though, because yeah, I think it looks really good. They've actually made it more SUV-y, which some people don't like because Subarus are known for their wagons, right? But it still looks like a wagon to me, really, when you look at it from the side. From the front, though, it's just a bit bolder. So I really like this grille as well, the fact it's blacked out. Your Subaru badge is also your radar. You do have your, what's it called, eyesight?
Yeah, which is like, it's got like extra cameras now for better depth perception.
Yeah, and the Subaru were one of the first brands actually to come out with that. But the issue was that they weren't actually enclosed, so some people would reach around and touch it for whatever reason, because I guess we're only human. And when you did that, it would cost about $10,000 to get a new set of sensors and to get it recalibrated, because it's a really big safety process. So yeah, they've blocked it off now, so you can't do the old reach around.
Was that really an issue for like the entire last generation?
Well, I don't know if it was just the last generation or the one before, but it was a pretty big issue actually, and people didn't know.
I didn't know.
So they got the bill. Down the bottom, you have what is a plastic bumper. It's supposed to look off-roady. And yeah, this thing does actually have some pretty good off-road chops as far as a family SUV goes. And as you'll see when we take this thing on the road and then off of it. I will say the lights are a bit boring. Daytime running lights, turning signals, and the lights, they're relatively bright, but again, so that is what it is. Let's check out the side. Alrighty, let's check out the side here. So you got these 18-inch bronze wheels.
Very cool. I like the bronze theme on this car.
I do too. You got it at the front as well. It's just a cool little touch. It only comes here on the Hybrid Sport, but still very, very cool. Got some functional aero here. Ooh, e-Boxer badge right there. Blacked out mirror caps with a 360 camera as well.
It's quite a decent one. I mean, it's not going to compete with the Chinese cars, but
no, it does come across the range, which is good. You have keyless entry and go very tinted privacy glass, roof rails up the top, more SUV looks. I don't mind it though, it still looks wagony to me, you know? The Forester was never really the most wagony wagon.
I actually really like the side profile of this car.
If you want a wagon, go get the Outback, I guess.
Exactly.
Let's check out the arse.
Let's do it.
All right, let's talk about the arse on this thing, because I think it looks good.
I think it looks great.
Except for one little thing.
Oh no, we're gonna
imagine spending 55 grand before on-road costs.
Done.
First of all, because you didn't use CarSauce bias, you're a nincompoop, right? And second of all, you then get halogen bulbs. What the frick? It's such a cheap little thing. I hate it. Anyway, otherwise it's LED, which is kind of cool. It's not a light bar, even though it's kind of looking like one, but that trend is now dead.
Yeah, who cares about light bars?
Apparently. You have the Subaru badge there. Forester spelt out the back there, or Fozzie. Fozmeister, perhaps. You have E-Boxer spelt out there, which is finally a good use of that word, E-Boxer. I'll give it to them now. And then you get a very scratchy plastic bumper, but interestingly, there's actually 2 cutouts for the exhaust. I wonder if there's an STI. Oh, my pussy's back. I wonder if there's an STI version coming, you know?
Speaking of pussy.
Yeah, boot space. 522 litres of boot space. It now has a wider mouth, which is good, and it's huge. You can get a bunch of in there, honestly. Oh, okay.
As you can tell.
Oh, I love you. Oh, you're just climbing in the car. Okay, cool. I won't drop the seats then. If you do drop the seats, though, you get 1,719 litres of boot space, which is technically less than before. So
they may have calculated it differently before.
Yeah, ask me how that. The cat is gone. Anyway, you have hooks here. Interestingly, there's some hooks up in the roof which you can hang stuff off. The only weird thing about that is they kind of look like top tether points in other cars. So don't put your child's seat there. If you do, that could really end badly. So put them here on the top tether points there. You have a 12-volt socky wocky as well. And it's very easy to drop the rear seats. Although, like I said, the pussy's gone and I've got no idea where it's gone. So we're not going to do that. Your Harman Kardon sound system in the back. And if you're wondering, Matt, it's a Forester, right? It's got to come with a spare wheel.
Well.
So you can get one as an accessory. No idea where you put it. Oh, hello, cat. Let me put that down for you. No worries. Okay. I love you, Chucky. But we're gonna go. Oh no, kitty witty. Kiss my puss. Off you go. Anyway, you have your battery here. It's an NMC battery for those who care, which is cool. And a bit of storage, but there's nowhere to put a spare wheel. So you can get it as an accessory. Where you would put it after that, I don't know. It would take up a lot of the boot space. You could possibly put it on the roof, but RIP your center of gravity. So there is all of that.
I think the cat has done something.
Let's check out the interior.
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
Oh, nice.
Daddy Jacob. Well, it wasn't the greatest thong.
I mean, Subaru doesn't make the greatest thong. Let's be real.
No, but this car is pretty well priced, so I'm actually not too concerned by that. The interior of this new Forester is so much better than before. Yes, it does still feel kind of outdated already. Like this display here, it's a big display, but it's what we've seen for quite a few years now out of Subaru. And it's fine, but it is quite laggy. It does have wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. It's also connected to a Harman Kardon sound system. That does sound pretty good. But yeah, something about it, it just feels already old and it's a brand new car. You know what I mean?
I agree.
What is it with Subarus and pussies? You know what I mean? Oh. I genuinely don't know whose cat this is, but it's very cute. So yeah, the air conditioning controls are in here and it is a more powerful HVAC system, more efficient as well.
I guess it's because of the, oh my God.
They're very proud of that.
The new electrical architecture.
Yeah, exactly right. Okay, then we have this steering wheel, which does feel really nice to hold in the hand. Oh, you cutie booby. You do have buttons here to control everything, including your cruise control stuff. And on the left-hand side, you have your media controls. Also to control the digital instrument cluster up in front of you. You can change the menus a little bit, but it feels very Japanese, but not in a good way. It just feels a bit outdated, you know? Like something we've been seeing from the Japanese from like the last 15 years out of their cars. Just kind of already outdated when it comes to Marco.
I know exactly what you mean. I just feel like Subaru is so like stuck in their way of doing things.
Yeah, like there's such a hierarchy that they just can't move shit through. You have a Qi wireless charger here, which would be fine if it held my phone in place, but with an iPhone that has funny, stupid little bezels on it, because it's unbalanced, it just kind of slips and slides around, even though it is kind of rubberized. That's a bit dumb. The seats, now, on face value, they feel pretty good. They're a faux leather, and they're meant to be water resistant, so you can just quickly clean them if you want to. However, a couple of things. The seat base is not very long, and so even me at 5'11", I just feel like I'm not supported enough, and for some reason I can't raise up the base very much, which kind of sucks.
And dude, even me at 5'3", I also don't feel supported.
And then there is the lumbar support, which again, trying its best.
It's just a very Subaru
very Subaru-esque. You have soft touch materials in a lot of places. I like the use of this cloth. It feels utilitarian, but in a great way. Also, this material up here is really, really cool. Storage as well, it's fantastic. A couple of cup holders here. You got a little storage area behind. Oh, a little 12-volt socky wocky right there. You have a pretty big glove box there as well. Door bins are also a decent size. This center armrest is nice and soft, and you have a bit of space on the inside there as well.
You can't adjust it though, which is a bit
weird.
And
I find myself sitting like this and not being able to rest my arm there while driving. So it's a bit short. Would be great if you could just leverage it forward. Here's another weird design decision. So this thing has a sunroof, right? It's a big sunroof. I love a good big sunroof. However, it's manually adjusting. So if you want to open it, you have to push your arm all the way back there. And then if you want to close it, no worries. To close it, you have to almost pop your shoulder out.
I reckon we're going to see some people popping out their shoulders. What is that cat doing?
This cat has a life of its own, you know? Imagine being a cat. That'd be nice.
Have you seen that YouTube channel where they put GoPros on cats? It's great.
We're not going to give them a shout out though. So yeah, some funny ergonomic stuff in here that I just don't particularly love, but it's not a deal breaker. It's just small things, you know?
Yeah. And it's still a vast improvement over the old Forester.
Oh my God, way better, especially the display. Even though it's old, it's still way better than it was before. So I actually like this interior, but there are a few quirks. You should definitely go test drive this car. Just make sure you can live with all of them. Let's check out the back seats.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, let's come into the back seats now. Subaru Forester. So at 5'11", I have huge amounts of space. I've got heaps of legroom, heaps of headroom as well, and toe room is fantastic too. I like these map pockets too. You get 3 of them, get a couple of air vents, a USB-C and A port. That joins, by the way, an auxiliary port up front, which you just don't see anymore. Cool to see. A USB-C and USB-A port. These seats, they feel actually better than up front. They actually have more like leg support in the back than you do up front.
Yeah, you're kind of like a first-class citizen in the back seats.
Yeah, so maybe this is the place to be back here. You can pull down this soft center armrest. You've got a couple of cup holders there too. By the way, visibility here is fantastic. Like, it's a glass house. You've got a massive amount of visibility right there in your seat pillow. I don't think I've seen bigger windows in what is this size car. The other thing too is that you can pull a little lever, which is a bit finicky to find, but once you do that, you can recline just a little bit. So that's a cool little feature, though. Quality back here, it's just okay.
Yeah.
It's built to a price, but it doesn't necessarily feel that way. It's kind of like Mazda in that sense, where they're able to use not much money to make something that feels quite good. Wow, not much money. That sounds wonderful, doesn't it?
It does. Can you tell me more about that concept?
I'd love to. We have a car buying service called CarSauce Buy 2.0. That's right, we have our new car buying service, which is the same as before, but it's now just even better because we have smarter back-end logic to connect you to the best dealers possible. We have dedicated teams of car buyers who go out there and negotiate on your behalf. And best of all, it is obligation free. If you don't want to go ahead, you don't have to until you sign the contract with the dealer. So yeah, if you want to save hundreds, possibly thousands of dollars off your next new car, make sure you Google CarSauce Buy. It is by far the best way to buy any new car in Australia. And thousands of you have used it, so thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Let's launch this thing.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, Daddy Jacob.
This is the most important test of any potential Forester buyer. They want to know how fast can it accelerate to 100 kilometers an hour.
So do I. So we have our specialist timing gear, uses satellites to tell us how fast we're going. We're going to put it into sport mode. Whatever that means. Fist me, and fist me good.
Let's do this.
Sorry.
That's a Forester fist.
Oh!
That was a brake boost launch, even though you told me
I know,
that.
but it felt good. It still felt good. Come on, baby. Ooh! That is way better than any other Forester ever.
Maybe
this was an STI.
Dude, maybe this is more of a reflection on me than the car, but that is way better than I expected. Yeah. I thought it would be in the 10s.
Yeah,
we didn't expect this.
We had low hopes. 0 to 100 in 8.84 seconds. That's pretty damn good.
Tickle me. Impressed.
Should we
scissor me impressed.
Should we drive this thing off-road?
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
Bro, we are in the Fozzie's natural habitat. What are you doing? Sorry, this is its natural habitat.
That was actually
Dude, EV only mode.
Yeah. That was genuinely really good.
We're in EV only mode still.
Yeah.
And we're off-roading in a Forester.
I could tell you most SUVs that this thing competes with would not be able to handle
We would not be doing that in a RAV4.
Oh, let me do it again while I move out of the way for this car.
Oh.
That actually feels really good.
Because you can, and it's comfortable.
It feels natural.
I mean, we've done that in several SUVs and you know, utes and stuff, and it didn't feel that good.
No. So this is the first big benefit of this Forester. And it's something that, I guess, is the biggest selling point of this car because it does take away from some other elements, which we'll talk about soon, but it's the symmetrical all-wheel drive. That's the biggest thing for Subarus for pretty much all time.
It's been their claim to fame.
Exactly right. It's got pretty much a permanent all-wheel drive system, and it's mechanical too. So unlike a RAV4, which just has an electric motor on the rear axle that kind of is used to assist, it's not a true all-wheel drive. This is.
What that means.
Do you know what S and I stands for?
I don't want to say.
Sexy, impotent.
I was going to say staph infection.
Here we go.
Let's go. Oh God, let's go.
Oh,
Come on, please.
You know what I love?
What do you love, bro?
I love a TH2B transaxle hybrid. That's, sorry, transmission.
Is that C3PO's girlfriend?
It could be. It's a planetary gear set. So yeah, as you can hear, it does kind of sound like this thing has a CVT. It's not a CVT. It's kind of like a Toyota system, and that's because this thing has been heavily upgraded by how many percent?
31%, I think.
Yeah, it's got 31% more power. So now we have a 2.5 litre 4-cylinder naturally aspirated
NA
boxer engine.
E-boxer.
That's the Subaru. That means the pistons go, ah! That's what they do.
I think they actually collide. That's what they do. They go boom, 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 and then you hear it.
Let us know in the comment section which way does this go?
This way or this way?
But it's now paired with a Toyota hybrid system, essentially. It's got a 90 kilowatt electric motor. Ooh.
That sounds like a lot of power coming from electricity, man.
It really does. And a 1.1 kilowatt hour lithium ion battery. So we have 145 kilowatt of power, 275 newton meters of torque.
270 newton meters of torque. I think you got excited.
I did get excited.
I mean, the power figure is nothing to get excited about, though.
No.
Like, it's not an enormous amount of power, but it is enough to get up and go.
100%.
That's what I would say.
You put your foot down,
And
yeah,
you go.
it makes a bit of
forward.
noise,
It goes forward.
but it's not slow. And I think that's the thing you really notice, is that it's not anemic like some of Subaru's other models. It doesn't feel like you're gonna take 3 hours to get to 100 kilometers.
Yeah.
It actually feels nice, torquey, and almost in a weird way boosty.
I will say, you know, I've never really had the experience, apart from in the Outback XT, of feeling like I'm being pushed back in my seat in a Subaru. None of them give me that feeling. I just got it a little bit in this car. So there you go. Breaking news.
Speaking of breaking news, as we wait for this slowpoke in front of us to get off our testing road, braking. So it's got better braking, bigger brakes,
And better regen.
better regen. And you notice it.
I can even hear the regen.
Ooh, it's a quiet
It's
takeoff.
just so, I love how you can go full EV mode in a Forester.
Yeah, it was so much better because the last
Yeah.
one was a mild hybrid, and it just like they called it an e-boxer, same as this, but it just wasn't. It was a mild hybrid.
I think they jumped the gun on the e-boxer terminology.
But speaking of WRX,
Oh, yeah.
we have a dual pinion WRX steering rack, baby, which does provide better steering. It's very precise. Uh-oh, ball buster. Hang
Here we
on.
go. Ooh, pretty good.
It's
pretty
very
comfy.
precise, but it's also lacks a bit of feel. So,
Yeah, not the same. I mean, to be fair, the WRX doesn't have the best steering either.
no, exactly right. So, because this is built on an up... Shut up! Keep your eyes on the road,
Keep
idiot.
eyes on road.
How about you look at the road and not at me? Anyway.
It's a good point, actually. You make a good point.
I did make a good point. The other thing that this gets is because it's built on a revised platform, which I never love, right? Like, I'm always a big fan of, give me the new platform,
Give me
right?
all new. Yeah, China.
But they've also upgraded the suspension, and specifically for this grade, they've added valved dampers.
Oh.
Which gives it, apparently, better ride and body control.
Should make it go up Saucy Corner even better.
Tickle me.
Let's do it. Oh, building up boost. You can hear the electric motor.
You really can. So, yeah, this thing is not as slow as I expected, and it's so much better. But let's see how it goes up around Saucy Corner. Hairpin numero uno.
Jesus, that was a significant amount of understeer.
They've also added torque vectoring with the all-wheel drive system. And I think that's enabling us to go up these funny little corners a little bit better.
It wasn't really like cutting power like a traditional kind of ABS.
No.
Like, that was really good.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Now, the other thing is fuel economy. The mild hybrid did not have good fuel economy. It was one of the most disappointing uses of the word hybrid ever.
Yeah.
Right?
More mild than hybrid.
Exactly. So now it's got a proper hybrid. We're getting 7.5 litres per 100 kilometres. That's over the last 1,100 kilometres. And a lot of that has been around town driving. So yeah, this thing is a lot more fuel efficient. The downside of having this permanent all-wheel drive, that's a mechanical all-wheel drive, is it means that you will just get worse fuel economy than like a RAV4. A RAV4, you'd be sitting in the low 6s, high 5s.
Bro, it's a trade-off I'm willing to make to drive on grass.
Exactly right. It's a trade-off
Touch
I'm
grass.
willing to make as well.
Touch grass, loser.
So yeah, 7.5 litres per 100 kilometres, far off their claim of like 6.4 litres per 100 kilometres, but it's still very good for what is a pretty large SUV. I'm a fan, and I didn't think I would be.
Honestly, man, I'm a big fan of this car too.
Yeah.
What am I even saying?
Yeah. Oh, comfort as well. So yes, this has the sport dampers. It doesn't feel sporty in any way, but yeah, it is a very comfortable car. The other thing it does very well too is the cruise control. So it's got good lane centering, keeps you a good distance from the car in front of you. It's a well-calibrated system, but I don't like this.
Get away from me. Stop staring
Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me because you're just annoying.
Yeah.
Better than before, to be fair, but still annoying. With that, let's get into our final thoughts. Shut up. Alrighty, Daddy Jake.
You know what I think? I think in terms of new generations of cars go, it's not the most exciting.
No.
However, it didn't need to be.
No.
It's a bloody Forester.
They've honestly just...
They've nailed it.
They've improved it in the places that it desperately needed improving, mainly the drivetrain. It is so much better. I would 100% get it with this hybrid system. It is so good. And because it is essentially a Toyota hybrid system bolted onto the 2.5 litre boxer engine, yeah, it makes it so much better and it'll be reliable. If the RAV4 is reliable, I'd bet you this is reliable.
It's very proven, and that's what you want for this kind of car.
Of course, if you want to buy one of these, you want the absolute best price possible, just Google CarSauce Buy. We have our new CarSauce Buy 2.0, and our dedicated team of car buyers will help you out. Ciao for now.
Bye-bye.